So let's talk a little bit about the fiscal year 2021 budget that you have before you, and as it was submitted by Governor Raimondo. And as she puts it, she is emphasizing her continued themes of funding nation-leading innovative programs that deliver never-before-seen opportunities. So that's directly from her budget message. Is Speaker Mattiello in alignment with Governor Raimondo relative to this budget?
Well, that's a pretty general question. There's no way to answer that. It's going to take months of hearings before we come up with a process. And I know Chairman Abney's here and everybody on finance will work very hard. What I can tell you is a lot of the big ideas, I think everybody would agree with, I certainly would. Job training, education, certain investments that are made. They're all good ideas and good investments. But you have to remember, we start off with a $200 million deficit. There's a lot of new taxes proposed that somebody's going to have to pay for. So what we're going to look at is, are we delivering services as efficiently as we can before adding new programming, and how do we address the $200 million deficit? Some of the things are just not the revenue generating choices that the governor made are probably not going to be in the final budget. So there's a hole that we have to fill. Government has to become more efficient. We have to do things better. And then we should consider all new good ideas. So with me, it's a math problem rather than an ideological approach to the issue. And we have a math problem, we have a structural deficit. We have to have real conversations about how we're going to address that in the future. I've been in the General Assembly 12 years. We start the year off every year the exact same way, couple $100 million deficit. It's just not an appropriate way to run a government. So we have to look at that, and we have to look at it from a math problem point of view and make appropriate investments while demanding more efficiency, make sure we're doing what we should be doing really well before we spend any other money. And on a lot of the programs, we've been asking for information. When we receive the information, we'll assess it. But I lean very heavily on Chairman Abney and the Finance Committee to assess all of the proposals, and they'll come up with a balanced budget that addresses all of society's needs. I can tell you what the goal is for myself, and I'm sure everybody on this stage, that when the budget comes out, it addresses quality of life issues for every segment of society. It balances the needs of the neediest against the needs of the business community, which is our economic engine. So we've been doing that pretty successfully. Keep your fingers crossed. This year is particularly challenging.